Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening to you all my beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Aunty Mince Kitchen with me, Miriam. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome, and please stick around because I have a lot more coming up, and also I've got other videos as well you can watch. So, and also subscribe, comment, like, get involved, and share as well to other people. Sharing is caring. So please, if you do like this video, can share it with others. Today I am going to prepare a recipe called Huntu, which is a fish slash meatball recipe. And this is a dish that it's nice even just on its own, and even as like a starter. If you're doing a 3-course meal, this is something that's good as well as a starter. And also it's got a lot of ingredients, it's got that taste. So this is something that I usually prepare when I'm feeling just a bit peckish, because I'm the type that will have a fridge full of food and I can't just find something to eat. Like literally, that's my life almost every day. I'm always looking, oh my god, what am I gonna eat? So this is something that is also quick to prepare. It's quite quick, it takes a few minutes to get it done and get on with my day. And I know it's been a while since I did an actual cooking video, and that's because I have been just busy just getting things done, and also been doing some courses. And I am also so happy to announce that I have successfully completed my food hygiene and safety course, because I just felt it was important, since this is something that I love doing and I want to do it to the best of my ability, and also to make sure that when I'm teaching you these things, I'm doing it to the way it's supposed to make sure that it's healthy, it's hygienic, and nobody gets affected, because I myself am prone to a lot of things. So I'm very cautious with what I eat, and also with how I prepare my food and keep my environment. So for me, even though of course I had a basic understanding of it, I just thought, since this is something that I want to take forward, not just even stopping with the cooking, I've got a lot of other things planned, so watch out for that. And I've actually got an announcement coming that a lot of you are going to be happy about, because you've been making the request and asking. So but just watch out, I'm just working on that for now. So that's what I've been just busy doing. And of course I've got other things as well, the foundation, being a mom, being a wife, all this sort of things, and my health of course. But I always just love cooking. So, and there are times I just don't have the strength, but when I do, best believe I just want to get it done. I love it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for all of you that have been sending me messages. My previous video where I talked about like sickle cell and all of that, it touched a lot of people, and I had messages that literally just left me speechless as well. And sometimes it's something I think hard and long about, because the internet is a great place, but it's also a brutal place, and you don't know how people receive some things. So as a result, sometimes I really think hard and long. But for me, if it's going to help anybody, it's going to help any sufferer, any parents, carers, anybody that is going through things that my family have experienced and still some of it experiencing, then if I can give them a word of encouragement, and I can inspire them with my own journey, then I'm glad I can do that. Thank you so much. This week has been overwhelming. A lot of good things that you need to watch out for. Got a lot of surprises, and God is just doing great things. I'm so grateful, and it's partly because of all your support as well. So I am so grateful for that. I don't take it for granted one bit. I really appreciate every comment, every like, every single subscriber. I appreciate, because not everybody gets to this point. So let me just stop now so we can actually get on with the cooking. But first we're gonna start with the list of ingredients that you're going to use, and also some of the resources that you're going to use. So thank you once again, and let's get cooking. So these are the ingredients that you're going to require to prepare the Huntu. We're going to need mince meat, and you can see it there, mince meat. I'm not going to use all of it down because I'm not making that much because it's for the house. So you're going to definitely need that. Going to require peanut butter, smooth. Hold on, focus. Yeah, so you're going to need smooth peanut butter, smooth. And I've got here some all-purpose seasoning, okay, and I've got cornmeal as well. This is the coarse cornmeal, and this is in here. And I've got a bit of oil, just a small bit. I've got here, you can see, I've got the onion, Scotch, bonnet pepper, ginger, and then garlic, if you can see in there. I've also got a bit of garlic powder as well, and I've got as well tomato puree, and one, you can see, 1 star cube, and then a bit of salt. So that is what you're going to need. These are the ingredients that you require for this recipe. So here it is again, see all of it, that's what you need. So now let's just get on with the actual cooking itself. So to start up, what we're going to do, let me take all the ingredients, put them to the side, and we're going to take it section by section of what we do. Trust me, this dish is quite quick, so I'm going to be using my food processor. I am going to I'm going to find the link to this food processor, because it doesn't just come with this, it comes with the blender as well if I want stuff more puree. And this is good for like chopping things and just mixing as well. So that's the blender. I'm going to put that, open it. Because this is a recipe that requires a lot of contact with the ingredients, I am going to be wearing disposable gloves, so it's very important to do something like that. So we're going to put the mince meat inside. I'll show you as we go. So that's the mince meat. I'm not going to use all of it, as I said, because it's not really that much that I want to prepare. It's clean. So the mince meat, this is enough. Reason why, when you add the cornmeal, you'll see it's gonna get much. So that's all I'm going to use of the. Then I'm going to add on a bit of the all-purpose seasoning. Literally just a little spoon. Just a spoon. So just a teaspoon of the all-purpose seasoning. It wasn't full, so that's fine, because you don't want it to end up being too salty. So that's done, and I'm gonna put the Scotch bonnet pepper in there as well. So that's gonna go in. The garlic is going to go in as well. So garlic is gonna go in. I'm going to also, because I've added seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, I'm not going to use the full cube. I'm not going to, because I don't want it to end up being too much, having too much salt. So I'm not using the entire cube. Just put half of it, to be honest. Then I'm going to add the ginger powder. Ginger really gives it that nice taste. It gives it just yeah. I'm also, not only am I adding the powder, I'm also going to add some ginger onto it, so when you eat the, or you actually you taste the ginger. So what I do, just take the ginger and use cheese grater or something, and I'm just gonna do it inside here. So you see, simple as that. Yep. So that's it. Take this out a bit. Yep. So that's that. Don't need that anymore. Then the onion, before I forget, the onion going to go inside as well. The Scotch bonnet, you can use that amount you want depending on how spicy you want your food. So that's what you can do. And then just a bit of salt. I'm not using all of it. I'm putting literally a pinch, and the rest of it, you'll see what I will do with the rest of that. Then I'm going to add the last two ingredients. So that's a bit of just tomato puree. Just literally like 2 squeezes. And then I'm going to put a scoop of the peanut butter, which literally just helps to bring it together when you start to put it into balls. Yeah. So because all of this, it depends on the amount of mincemeat you're doing. Because I'm doing this for just home, I'm not really doing this for a party, so I'm not using that much of the ingredients. So yeah, so that's that done. And basically, so yeah, so everything is in there now, and you will see as it blends, you see it's gonna blend to the so trust me, it's as easy as that. As long as you just check and make sure that it's all the ingredients mixed. If it hasn't, turn it on again. With this, you don't need to add any water. So yeah, no water is needed to do that. So I've got that, it's done. This is the mixture, and now you see what I'm going to do. So that's the mixture. Just make sure that there are no lumps like of cubes or anything. And this is the bit where we just add, this is just a bit of oil. Okay, that's it. And then after that, just put this away that I don't need. Now basically going to, this is be where you add the cornmeal powder. Let's see. Okay, that's it for now. And I'm just going to be mixing that. Just make sure you keep mixing until it all becomes one dough. And that's why you add the oil, because the oil helps it all to come together nicely. I'm bending it so you can see. Yeah, so you can see as I'm doing it. Okay, because you want to make sure everything is nicely, you just want to make sure everything is nicely together, like in a dough. If there are of course onions and garlic that they're not going to completely blend, they are going to be chopped. If you see, like, you will see it like this, but that's completely fine because it's not supposed to be blended, it's just supposed to be like chopped into little chunks. And yeah, so that's mixed a bit. and just keep adding. This is the amount, this full that I'm using of cornmeal. You just need to make sure you have the right balance, because if the cornmeal is not that much, it won't come out that nice. And also if you don't have much cornmeal either, it also won't come out. So you need to just make sure you have the right amount. That's why I use this as a way to measure. So and you just add it in sections to make sure that you don't have it all going all over the place. So add it bit by bit. So you see, with all of this, especially the fact that this has the Scotch bonnet pepper in there, onion, is definitely you have to have gloves. Otherwise, you yourself will not be too happy. Trust them. So see that it's all mixing up nicely to one big dough. I'm actually going to get a very good scale that I'm going to be using, so that way I'll be able to know the exact measurement of everything. That's what I'm going to be doing next, because that will help you for sure to know, because sometimes when you do it the first time it might not come right, because you have to have the right amount of cornmeal with the mixture. If one is way too much than the other, it will not come out well. Trust me, it wouldn't. So you need to make sure that it all goes well and it all blends properly. The seasoning, all the ingredients need to just come together nicely, not too much, but just nicely. This is what I do to basically help it cook evenly, because you know the water is a bit at the bottom of the pot. So to help the balls cook more evenly, what I do, you can use a bag or clean film. I've washed it and just put it over. The reason why is gonna generate steam, which is gonna help the top bit cook, so that way I don't need to constantly be turning it on. And you just make sure you leave it on medium to low heat for 20 minutes. So, and yeah, that's it. So just gonna leave that to just steam for 20 minutes. So this is it as it's complete now after 15-20 minutes, and it's done and ready to be eaten. So that's it, and now we're just going to dish out and try it. and see if everything is okay, seasoning, salt, everything. And this is the finished product. That's it. This is it. As you can see, those are the delicious meatball. If you like your food, you don't into much spicy food, then you can have it like that. But because I love spicy food, say I'm gonna be having some Aunty May's pepper sauce that will be coming soon, so watch out for that. So that's the finished product. Literally, it's something that doesn't take time, and it's delicious, it's healthy as well. So that's it, just literally 20 minutes of cooking from this, and that's it. You have it nicely done, nicely cooked, and that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today and preparing this Huntu slash fishball slash meatballs. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'm about to have my own food, and I hope you enjoy your own. Please, if you have any suggestions of dishes that you like for me to prepare, it can be anything. It doesn't have to be African, it can also be European dishes, or maybe like desserts or drinks or anything like that. If you do have a suggestion, please feel free to just comment them, just write it down on the comment section, because right now I just go with what I want to make, but I'm doing this for you guys. So if you do have a suggestion, I will be more than happy to take it on board and get through it. So please get involved, like, once again, subscribe, because I have a lot coming up, a lot of things I'm working on that you're gonna see. So thank you once again for your support. I really do appreciate all of it. I do not take it for granted in one bit. Every one of you I really appreciate, and please pass this on, share with others, and yeah. So thank you once again. I hope you enjoy your meal, and I hope you have a blessed day, a blessed week, month, and a blessed 2019. Thank you.